primary evaluation methods available in the performance module. So the very first step towards setting up the performance module in the system starts with identifying the metrics, because without metrics, you will not be able to evaluate your employees. So let's start by navigating to settings, performance, and under configuration, the very first option we see is primary evaluation methods. So here we do have KRA, goals, feedback, skill set, competency, and summary. These methods are categorized into two different types: rating metrics and non-rating metrics. So KRA, goals, and competency comes under rating metrics, whereas feedback, skill set, and summary comes under non-rating metrics. So when we call KRA, goals, and competency as rating metrics, which means that you will be able to rate an employee against each of these metrics during the evaluation process. But when it comes to feedback, summary, and skill set, you will not be able to rate an employee against the feedback, skill set, or summary that they have got. So let's start evaluating each of these options. We'll start with KRA. So what is a KRA? So KRA are usually responsibilities assigned to an employee that they will have to fulfill in their job. To understand this better, let's take an example. Imagine you are a customer service representative at a company. So your job is to help customers. Hence, your performance will be measured by how satisfied you keep your customers, how fast you respond, how skillfully you handle their queries. Considering this, your KRAs in the organization will be customer satisfaction, response time, and resolution rate. This is how you will be framing KRAs for your employees in the organization. And then you have goals. Goals are basically targets or objectives, measurable targets. Let's take this example of a sales representative. So if you're a sales representative, your target is to close 50 customer deals in the next quarter. So this is what goals have in the system. So when it comes to KRA and goals, if you're going to use this option as an evaluation metric, you need to first enable this option. After enabling this, you get an option to choose whether you're going to use only KRA or only goals. If that is the case, you can go with this option. You can enable KRA, where you will be using only KRA as an evaluation metric. The next option is you can only use goals as an evaluation metric. So you can just look this preview for a better understanding. So user will be only assigned goals. If you go with this option, users will be only assigned KRAs. The third option we have is KRA and goals, where an employee will be assigned both KRA and goals, and they will be able to rate against both these options. And then comes the last method, which is KRA versus goals, where KRA and goals coexist. Just look into this preview. We have a user is assigned a KRA, and goals are mapped to this particular KRA. So in this condition, during the evaluation process, employees will give rating against the goals but not directly to a KRA. So you will be assigning KRAs, and each KRA will be given certain goals, and these goals will be evaluated during the appraisal process. So you can go with any one of the method based on your organization's preference. And next, what we have is feedback. This is a generic feedback option where an employee can provide feedback to the managers or other peers in the organization. So this will not have any direct impact to the appraisal process. So basically, feedback will help in individual improvements of an employee. And then we have skill set. So skill sets are technical skills that will help an employee to perform better in their job. Let's take this example where you are working as a software developer at a company. For you to work as a software developer, you need particular skills, that is, all the programming languages. For example, C, C++, Java. So without knowing these programming languages, you will not be able to perform as a job as a software engineer. So this is what we call it as a skill set. If you're not going to rate an employee against a skill set, then what is the purpose of adding skill set in the system? So using skill set, you will be able to achieve two different factors in this module. Number one, you will be able to calculate potential of an employee based on the skill set you assign to them. And then, using this potential, you will be able to generate a graph called 9-box matrix report. So these are all the only 2 scenarios where you will be using skill set module based on your employee's performance. And then we have competencies. So competency is usually a combination of skills and behavior pattern of an employee that will help them to achieve the responsibilities assigned to them. Let's go back to the first example. There is a customer service representative working at your organization, and the KRAs for this customer service representative is going to be customer satisfaction, response time, and resolution rate. For this employee to achieve these KRAs, they need to have better communication skills, working along with the team. So without these competency, they will not be able to perform well in the responsibilities assigned to them. And this is how competencies are framed for employees in your organization. And then finally, we have summary. So summary is a space that is available only to the reporting managers in your organization. So in this space, a manager can keep track of the employee's performance and probably other achievements. So if you are going to run an appraisal process once in a year or twice in a year, this summary section will help managers to keep a record of all the performance related activities and achievements of an employee. This will be helpful in one main scenario. So let's take the reporting manager of an employee is changed in middle of a year. So when the new reporting manager looks into the summary section, the manager will have an overall idea on how the employee is about. So this will help the new reporting manager to do a very fair assessment in the appraisal process. So these are all the various modules that we have as a part of primary evaluation methods, and you get an option to choose the list of modules that you would like to enable for your organization.